I've got a cheap and simple solution to fix this and to add some functionality to any workbench on a budget. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is modify the edges of our bench, and this can be accomplished with simple tools like a router, an edge guide, and either the inexpensive micro-jig match fit system or with some aluminum T-track and the appropriate bolts and hardware and router bits for that. Let's get to it. What I'm thinking of doing is creating a low profile sliding stop of some kind to hold workpieces that I'm dealing with fast against the bench dogs. I also have some other ideas for ways that we can utilize these match fit grooves, so make sure that you stick around to the end where I'm going to give some of these other options I've come up with. What I'm doing now is just lining up where I want to pre-drill for the match fit holes. I'm going to set this into a dado, just like that. I want to leave some room on this side here. Okay, and so we pushed up our bench dog here, and we're going to sit our piece of wood against there. Now I'll take my plane stop here, and I'm going to push it in as tight as I can and tighten this thing down. It's not perfect because we are dealing with something that is not ultimately a vise, and you'll see, you know, it's half decent. I can take my plane in here. And nothing's sliding across. So overall, I'm pretty happy with that. When I'm done, I just loosen these knobs off, pull that back, and there we go. Alright, so this next one, I'm going to take these off-cut pieces of cherry that I've got from another project. Really, you could use any thin stock or even some 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch plywood if you wanted to. I'm going to put some spacers in between these with a little bit overhanging each side that I can put my match fit system into. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to make a floating tool holder, kind of like you'd see on a split top Rubo. So again, like the other one, I'm going to just mark this off where I want it, the height that I want it on the bench. Mark out where my holes need to be. And here. That one in there. So the idea here is that when I'm in the midst of using these things, I mean the marking knife I guess isn't going to work, but that's fine. You know, we got some chisels going and they can just kind of all drop in here. Flush trim saw can drop in there. And then as I need them, I can be picking things up and drop it back in, do what I need, deal with the trim saw, you know, do the marking thing, all that. And if I don't want it anymore, I can just undo these, slide it off. If I want it on the other end of the bench, I can undo this and take it around the other side, so it's totally portable. This next one really takes advantage of the match fit system. And for this, let's say that you're dealing with a fairly large board and you need to be dealing with it on its edge like this, or maybe you're even doing some dovetailing or something like that, and the panel's too big for your moccasin vise, or you don't have a moccasin vise yet. Which, by the way, if you don't have a moccasin vise, click this link to see a video on how I made one, and there's free plans there for you. But this trick here, this is going to use these match fit dovetail clamps. So I'm going to put one going one direction, one going the other direction. And really what that allows me to do is I can bring them over here together, and I can use them to begin clamping this board in place. And just like that, this board is attached to my bench. So there's another thing that you can do using the match fit groove along the side of your workbench, and you're going to find that you have a nice clamping area that you can use even if you don't have a vise. So I have one other that I'm not going to be able to show you because it's still printing and I want to get this video out. But if you have a 3D printer, go ahead and look up some designs for a cup holder, or I'm sure that out of wood you could make one if you want to spend the time to do it. I just don't really want to. But I'm going to be printing out this cup holder, and then I'm going to bolt it onto a piece of plywood, put a couple of the match fit feet inside of it, and I can attach a cup holder then to my bench wherever I want it. Another idea would be you can attach a magnifying loop or a lamp or something like that to it and slide that around. You could make multiples of those tool holders. You could make something with a magnetic strip, or even a little area that pops off to the side with a cutout for one of those magnetic parts trays, and you could drop nuts and bolts and screws and whatever you're working on in there so that you don't lose it. There's all kinds of things that you can use this match fit groove or the T-track on the side, the edge of your bench, especially if, like me, you haven't gotten around to actually getting any kind of really good bench vise or permanent bench vise. So yeah, hopefully you found this helpful. Hey, if you liked this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button below the video and click subscribe over here. And then once you've done that, I think that you're really going to enjoy checking out my comparison between this DeWalt planer and my old rigid planer, or perhaps this moccasin vise video.